Bryan from Davenport, from Iowa. So, hi, Bryan. I'm well. Hi, Bryan. I'm well as far as I know, but what do I know? I'm sure, I've got to say fine because ultimately it's true for all of us.
Agreed.
So good to see you, Bryan. So what's your question?
My question is in regards to releasing outcome.
Bryan, why don't you read it so everyone can catch up with us?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the email that I sent, first, let me say you have been such an inspiration and life-changing force in my life in the past few months. I discovered you a few months ago, and it's just really started changing my perspective on almost everything. Yeah. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're very welcome. Where did you find out about the work?
Actually I was watching the Rosie show and Jenny McCarthy was on.
Yeah.
And she mentioned your name and I had heard your name before and I thought, well, I'm going to just Google it.
Yeah.
And I started watching the videos and then I found Loving What Is and, now I just can't get enough.
Oh, doesn't it fill the hunger? It's like I say, there's only one hunger, the hunger for oneself. And it certainly brings it forth, those questions.
That's exactly right. I almost can't even describe it, but that's an excellent way to say it. So.
Yeah, a little experience going here, but you certainly relate to it. So continue to read.
My question is in regards to releasing outcome. I am currently unemployed. I just relocated back to my hometown area here in the Midwest. I have had great job interviews and I wish to be able to let go of the outcome once I have done my best in the application interview process. So my question is, how do you keep from feeling anxious about these results when it relates to your livelihood?
Okay. So for one thing, have you heard me talk or have you read about the 3 kinds of business?
Yes.
Okay. Whose business is it? Who you hire?
That's their business.
Whose business is it?
The person hired.
Whose business is it? Who you hire? If you're going to hire someone.
My business.
Okay. And whose business is it? Who they hire?
Their business.
Okay. And what happens to your life when you mentally go into their business?
That's where the anxiety comes.
Yeah, it's like you're already running their business and they haven't even hired you. You're in the wrong job.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So now, and I invite all of you to notice mentally whose business you're in, whose company are you running, whose life are you running, whose world are you running, and just notice how much effort that takes. And that can just bring you right back to your own business where you're standing or sitting and noticing all the gifts around you. They're limitless. Mm-hmm. I mean, look where you're sitting and notice what's holding you, that chair, and what's holding that and what's holding that. And the way you're shaking your head. I mean, you're not the doer. There it comes again. But I mean, and that smile is spontaneous, this is a miracle. This is a miracle being lived. And when we're mentally out of our business, we miss what's really going on. Now, to me, that's being employed. That's the job that matters, because in what people call in the now, that's where everything you are to do in life is possible. I mean, it could be just doing the dishes. And it's like a thought comes to do the dishes. That's your employment. If you can't do that, how could, when someone hires you, what are they hiring? So you think the thought, do the dishes. And for some of us, our mind overrides it. Like, what for? It's not my turn. He dirtied the dishes. I'm always, yada, yada, yada. And it overrides that first clear direction. You want a great job? Okay. First, do the dishes. Just do that. And then it's like, do the laundry. I mean, it's just the most marvelous, marvelous thing. Okay, so you are unemployed. Mm-hmm. Is that true?
No, it's not true.
And how do you react? What happens to your head and your life when you think the thought, I'm unemployed?
I get a little overwhelmed. I get anxious. I feel like other people have this expectation that I should be employed, or that I am unemployed. I start to get into other people's business.
Oh, isn't that interesting? So you start taking over their world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in your home, let's say you're in your home, you're sitting there alone, and you bring the whole world in with you. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's pretty stressful. What they think, what they care about, what they want, what they should. And of course, for me, that all belongs on paper where I can question it and wake me up to the things we're talking about now. Now, in that situation you were imagining, let's just say you're sitting here alone. Who would you be without the thought, I'm unemployed?
I'd be much freer and open.
Freer to what? To sit there comfortably. Mm-hmm. In your own skin and be supported with what you do have. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know, sweetheart, that is the greatest employment I think we can have. And then the phone rings and they say, you've got the job, and you think it's just like, next. Mm-hmm. I've done the dishes, if I can do the dishes on cue, I can do that. Or maybe not. Let's just go see what's next. Let's see what's next. That's my job.
Right.
To see what's next. And if I don't love it, then it shows me what's next. And because that's my employment, that's my job, it's always priority with me. That way I'm more user-friendly to the world.
Sure.
And that's my heart. Isn't that our heart's desire? So I'm unemployed. Turn it around. What's an opposite?
I'm fully employed.
So give me an example. I'm fully employed.
I am living what's in front of me right now. I'm in a chair. I'm talking to you.
I love that. You know how many people in the world are sitting in a chair talking to someone and they don't even know that that's their world. They're maybe attempting to, they're seeking love, approval, and appreciation from that person. They're, just not so comfortable. Mm-hmm. Can you find another example? I'm fully employed.
I have a lot of extracurricular things in my life going on in the arts.
Oh my goodness.
I'm very lucky there.
Very employed there.
Very employed there. Very much so. Which feels great. And I think, so much of what you're saying, and putting it on paper and thinking about it and putting it up against inquiry, it works for me. And I think part of maybe the problem, if you want to describe it as that, is being patient with myself when that old thought pattern comes back.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I can be cruising along and then it comes back.
I do. So put it on paper, because what's coming back is what's left. Mm. And also I had another example of I'm fully employed. Want to hear it?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I'm fully employed. I'm dedicated to putting my applications in everywhere. That's employment. My job is to continue to put those applications in. And who they hire is none of their business. It is not kind. It's not respectful to run their company when I'm not even paid to. It certainly costs me the awareness of what is right here in this moment. And that's a beautiful thing. Now, if they hire you, you make the money, so then you're going to be comfortable. Well, you can have that right now, because if you can't be comfortable here, you can't be comfortable there. Mm-hmm. So this is training. If it's like, why put it off? Why put off the joy of living right now when having a job mentally is designed to give you that ultimately. So we never have to wait for that. It's like we can retire now on the job. If they hire you and you love it, it's just doing the dishes, no more, no less.
Yeah.
And your art.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, those thoughts that you experience, sweetheart, identify them, put them on paper, and that Judge Your Neighbor worksheet. And, there's that, a new app out where you can just carry the work with you, just wherever you are. And you just identify the thoughts, stick it on there, and work it on through.
I just downloaded that yesterday.
Oh my gosh. Have you tried it?
I have, yeah. I tried it yesterday. It's very easy to do, and it's right there in your pocket.
Oh,
so.
That's great. How were the tutorials? Did those work for you?
I didn't go through all of the tutorials, but yeah, I started out there, and they're very helpful.
Oh, good. Okay. So, any sign that they're not, we just switch it around. We have an amazing team here, an amazing staff.
I believe it. I believe it.
Bryan, honey, thank you for your work.
Thank you so much. It means it's almost surreal talking to you. So thank you.
Well, we're both employed and we've just done our job, and I think we did it well. Next.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bryan.